Okay, now we need to get into kind of an artistic discussion. There's two different ways to make this object, and one way is up here and the other way is down there. This way is the way that we've been discussing so far. The what we've seen in SketchUp is this is the actual item right here at the 35 millimeter size level. So this is 35 millimeters across here, and if you tilt it on its edge, you can see the lens, the sapphire lens that's sitting on top of this. But what SketchUp does is it gets a little tough on SketchUp to do much with this at this size. So you can actually just increase its size and SketchUp gets happier. So that's what we did. Again, this is that same object with the lens on it. You can see the lens protruding out. We've given some opacity to the lens so that you can see it. And the next step that we can show you here is the situation where we take the lens itself and we pull the lens away from the drawing. So we've pulled this lens away from the rest of the printing, and of course the printing has on it the letters that go around the periphery. It also has the letters that are inside the cross. It has the diamonds in the color area. And the truth of this is right now we have pulled just the lens away for you to see how that works. But the way it really works is that we took the boron nitride die press activity and we pressed into the back of the lens a space for all of this gold material and this color area. So the gold letters, the gold cross, the gold letters inside the cross, the color area, these have all been micro 3D direct metal printed into spaces in the amber. And so this structure is very much like the little bugs that you see that have been trapped in amber. They're in a tree and then they get caught in the sap of the tree, and then the tree dies and gets fossilized and the sap turns into amber. And these letters, this color area, this cross, all of this material is embedded in sapphire. And of course, this is really just the front of the lens. There's a back part to the lens. And in order to demonstrate this more clearly, we have changed the way the drawing is made. Again, I've added coloration to the lens, not because the lens has any color. It actually is transparent. But I've added color to it for you to see what's going on. And so we now have the back portion of the lens. We've asked SketchUp to unsoften this lens so it shows drawing lines, so you can see how the convex portion of the lens is on this side, the flat or planar portion of the lens is on that side, that there is a space that's been put into the lens for the cross to sit in. There's a space that's been put into the lens for all the letters, so that if you use that feature of SketchUp where you can just punch through something, we're now inside the lens. Okay, on this side of the lens is the planar flat side of the lens. This side of the lens is the convex portion of it. We're inside the lens, so these letters are sort of sticking out into the air, although actually this is the point we're making. There isn't any air in here. This is all solid sapphire. These are sitting embedded in the solid sapphire in the same way that bugs are embedded in amber. And these are the little potential spaces that we have to hold the gemstones. You can see that this is the diamond side of the printing, and so the nice broad flat portions of the diamond are pushing out into this lens area.